Hey, what's up guys, this is Sukesh and welcome to the very first episode of Tips and Tricks video series on the all new OnePlus 6. It runs on Oxygen OS on top of Android 8.1.0 and it excels not only on the hardware but also on the software. There are numerous software features that will blow your mind. If you are into this smartphone, definitely this video series will help you out. So without any further ado, let's get to it. I will start from the lock screen. You can double tap any empty space on the screen to turn off the screen and also lock with a password if you have any password set, and you can also double tap when the screen is off to check your notifications and also trigger the face unlock. On a touchscreen device, pressing a hard key doesn't really feel good, so this is something you should really try. To enable double tap to lock, just pinch on the home screen, then click on home settings. Then you have this option double tap to lock. Next, go to your settings menu, then look for the option gestures. There you have this double tap to wake up option. Make sure you enable this as well. Next, let me show you one of my favorite features of OnePlus 6. When your device is resting on the table, if you pick it up, you get this ambient display. No need to click a single button. You can check your time, date, your notifications, your battery status, and a custom message like your emergency contact number. And since it's an AMOLED screen, this white line display doesn't eat up that much battery. Now the most interesting part is when you receive a new notification, the display lights up with the whole message or the notification, so you really don't need to double tap on the screen to check your notifications or unlock the phone. You can check them right away on the lock screen even when the screen is off. So just leave the phone on a dock or a stand, and if you're driving, you can have a glimpse of your new notifications. So indeed, it's a great and must-know feature on your OnePlus 6. To enable ambient display, just go to your settings menu, look for display settings, then scroll down for the ambient display. You can change the clock style as you wish and enable these two options, new notifications and lift up display. I hope you noticed the custom message I have put on the ambient display. You can put your emergency contact number, your email ID in case of any emergency, and if your phone is lost, this might help somebody to contact you. Now here's a quick tip for you. If you tap and hold the fingerprint sensor, the phone will first unlock and it will then open any payment method you have set like Paytm. And this feature I always find very useful. It's just a one-step process for payments. To set this up, just visit the settings menu, then scroll down for the option security and lock screen. Again scroll down for quick pay. Any compatible payment option will show up here. When you have double tap to wake up the screen enabled, there is a good chance the screen will turn on in your pocket, so there is an option called pocket mode under the advanced settings option. Make sure you turn this on as well. Let me show you how to make calls even when the phone is password locked. When you swipe, you get this emergency option, then emergency information at the top. Tap twice and open the emergency information option. Here you can put your medical info and also you can make calls to your emergency contact number you have added, just like that. To add your medical info or your emergency contact number, you can just click here or unlock your phone. Open the settings menu, then users, emergency information. You can input your name, address, your blood type, if you have any kind of allergies or if you are on any medication, if you are an organ donor or any kind of medical condition. And here you have the option to add your emergency contacts you can call from your lock screen. One of the most awesome features of OnePlus devices is the screen off gesture. For example, if you draw O, you can launch the camera right away. If you want the selfie camera, just write S, just like that. The most useful one is the flash can be triggered with a V, and I always use this. It's so handy when you need it, and you can turn this off with the V as well. Now any application you have on the phone can be launched right from your lock screen with W, and if there is no password protection on your phone, this works much better. In addition to all of this, you can play music on your OnePlus 6 just with two-finger downward strike, and you can pause the music right away with the same gesture. Draw greater than sign to skip to the next song and less than sign for the previous song. To enable all these gestures, visit the settings menu, then gestures. Now, except for the music control, you can customize any other gesture as you wish. For example, you can assign any task to O, like record a video, open shelf, or any application you want to open. As you know, with the help of the front-facing camera, your OnePlus 6 can unlock the device with your face as the key, and it can be as fast as 0.4 seconds. And as you can see, the lock screen is bypassed, so it's damn fast. The face unlock can be triggered when you turn on the screen, no need to swipe. And the most interesting part is, in complete dark, this can also work. There is this assistive lighting, that is, the screen will light up to help the front-facing camera recognize your face. Let me show you. It also works quite fast. There you go. So you won't face any issues in complete dark. So if you have set face unlock on your OnePlus 6, this is something you must enable. So visit the settings menu once again, and then security and lock screen, face unlock. Turn on these two options, auto unlock after the screen is on and face unlock assistive lighting. That's all I have for you on the lock screen. Now let's talk about the notch display. Thanks to this notch, you have a bigger 6.28-inch display in a smaller footprint, but not all the apps, especially games, recognize this notch. For instance, Amazon app ignores this notch completely, whereas you have Flipkart application taking up the notch display. Games like Brothers in Arms 3 doesn't take up the notch display by default, but if you want, you can make the app full screen. Alternatively, OnePlus has given you the option to hide the notch display as well. So under the display settings, you get this option, hide the notch area, but the twist is you still get your date, your network, and the battery status on the notch, which is really nice. If you compare it with Galaxy S9 Plus, OnePlus 6's display looks cleaner and bigger. So if you are against this notch display, definitely you can try this. Now when the notch is enabled, you can forcefully turn any application full screen, but still there are apps which completely ignores the notch. Let me show you. This might cause display errors in some applications. Now here on this Amazon application, as you can see, still the app is rectangular. Since this notch display is getting mainstream nowadays, I think in near future almost all the applications will utilize this extra space in some way. As I shown you before, Brothers in Arms 3 is rectangular by default, but if you switch to full screen mode, let me show you what happens. This is how it looks, and if the application doesn't recognize the notch, then you might miss some important control or any information. The game is also slightly zoomed in, so I suggest you to keep the apps and games to default for better performance and full compatibility. When you receive a new notification, if you swipe right, you get this clock icon to snooze the notification for 1 hour. So if you have an email to reply to when you are busy, you can snooze for 1 hour so that you don't miss it. Notification management is one of the crucial parts you might want to look into. You can assign different apps to different categories as per their importance. For example, if your emails are really urgent, you can set the importance to high or urgent, and it can also override Do Not Disturb. You can hide the notification content on the lock screen. So this is something you should check on your new OnePlus 6. OnePlus has given you the option to hide the navigation bar to keep the screen clean. The screen now looks even bigger or taller. You can apply different gestures for the navigation functions. For example, you can swipe up from the bottom center edge of the screen to go to the home screen, and the animation looks really great, goes with the gesture. To go back, you can swipe up from either sides of the bottom edge. If the phone is in your right hand, swipe up from the right side, and for left hand, swipe up from the left. For the recent apps, swipe up from the bottom edge and hold for a while. So the gesture functions are really easy to apply. You can definitely try this out. Launch settings, then scroll down for buttons. At the top you have this navigation bar and gesture. Enable navigation gestures. There is another option to hide the navigation bar whenever you want. You have this extra dot at the left, and you can swipe up for the navigation bar when you need. You can lock the navigation bar with this button. If you are a previous Samsung user like me, you can swap the back and the app switcher. Now the easiest way to take a screenshot on your OnePlus 6 is by swiping down or swiping up with 3 fingers. You can alternatively press the power and the volume down buttons, as you know. There is also this scroll capture, that is, if you want to capture this whole website, you can just scroll and capture the whole website. It will scroll down to the bottom unless you touch the screen. Now you get this high resolution screenshot of the web page. Guys, we are at the end of the first part of the tips and tricks videos. Before I go, I want to show you this shorthand trick. You can just click the date on the notification panel to set an alarm. It's as easy as that. No need to look for the clock application on your OnePlus 6. So that's all for now, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope that this video was helpful. I tried my best to make this video as simple as possible. If you think my effort is worth the like, then please hit the like button, and also please subscribe and hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss the second and the third episode. This is Sukesh signing off. See you on the next video.